So you're sometimes referred to as PAMUN's father. How did this whole PAMUN story start?
Uh, it starts 15 years ago with a number of MUN directors from Paris and the Paris region that are meeting at Simon, and they think that it would be a good idea if we met for a training session before we go to Simon. So I said I can host the training session at school, and so we had a Saturday debate. Yes, just 6 schools. It's 90 students. And then it started almost immediately to grow, and we went from 90 to 160 or 70, and then to 250. And it became clear that the Performing Arts Center at the school is not holding the numbers, and well, let's go from a 1-day debate to a 3-day proper conference. There was no conference in Paris, so France was not on the map of MUN conferences, and that looked like not right. Yes. And so we came to UNESCO because it seemed like the natural thing to do, because it's the UN house in Paris. And yeah, that's the story.
Many delegates speculate about your origins. Where are you from?
So, born in Israel. I'm Israeli origin. Then we spent 10 years in Paris as a child. My father was here on mission, and then I went back to Israel. I finished high school. I went to the army. I went to university. And then I came to Paris to do my PhD, met my wife, who is Japanese, and we decided that we're making our life here in Paris.
And how long have you been working for ASP?
I've been working for ASP actually 15 years.
15 years, okay. And what do you teach?
I teach history and theory of knowledge. TOK.
Theory of knowledge. And preparing PAMUN must obviously be something that takes a lot of time. When did preparing PAMUN 2014 start?
All PAMUN preparations start in end of February, beginning of March, with the appointment of the executive team. And once the executive team is appointed, then we have 9 months pregnancy until December.
And how did you discover MUN?
When I started working at ASP, the head of ASP then said that they needed somebody to go to Simon, and she said, "It's right up your alley. Come and see what it is." And I went, and I fell in love with it. Yes.
And so did MUN at ASP start 15 years ago, or beforehand?
MUN at ASP has been one of the founding schools of Simon. Yes. Oh. So we've been going to Simon almost from the start of Simon. I think Simon is 46 or something of the kind. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we've been always at Simon.
So ASP has a long story.
Yes, we have a long story with MUN, yes.
People sometimes say that MUN conferences are just merely a simulation and that they have no impact on the world. What do you think about that?
It is true. They have no impact on the world, but they have impact on individual students who might have an impact on the world. Yeah. So it's not a direct, it's indirect influence.
Mm-hmm. And How did you get PAMUN to be hosted at the UNESCO? 'Cause this building is special.
Oh, that's really a long story.
Long story.
Yes, it's a long story. But to cut it short, it's just natural. Yes,
It was
UNESCO
natural.
is the UN house here in Paris.
So it was self-evident. for
Doing a model UN simulation is actually within the UNESCO mission. Yes, and so we've had various stages in our collaboration with UNESCO, from just being plain regular paying customers to being now still paying, but in full partnership with UNESCO. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're